Hi everyone, and welcome to another week with Sales on Fire training. I'm Marie Rogers, Sales on Fire coach, and today we are going to be talking about how you can talk about money with your perfect prospect with ease. Now, this is something that without fail, every one of my clients, even people that are coming to me, are actually saying, I really struggle in this area. And when I ask them to describe it, and I say, what does it feel like? Here's what I get back. I go, I feel really awkward when it comes to talking about money. I don't know how to bring up the subject. I talk too much when it comes to money, and I have to over-explain what it is they're going to get. I actually have my fingers and my toes crossed, hoping that they're going to say yes to me. But overriding all of it is that they do not enjoy or feel comfortable in this crucial topic. Now, if you don't feel comfortable talking about money, then what's actually going to happen is that you've got to think about it from your perfect prospect's point of view. So they've listened to this, had a great chat with you, and then it comes down to the bit of working with you. And money is going to be the deciding factor along with obviously the promise of your system, but whether they're actually going to do it or not. So getting this bit wrong or stumbling or being awkward doing it, what it actually tells your prospect is that you are not confident. So their trust in you, their confidence in you, their belief in you starts to get a little bit shaky because you're not comfortable in this area. And when you're not comfortable, they are not comfortable. So it's really imperative that you become at ease with talking about money, because after all, wasn't that, along with doing what you love, one of the reasons that you set up your coaching business? Isn't it that you want to get paid for doing what you love so that you can build the life that actually you want to have, and that actually it equates into monetary satisfaction as well for doing a really hard job? I mean, you're transforming people's lives. So the fact is, yes, you love what you do, but the number one, I'm going to give you 3 tips about how to become at ease with talking about money. And number one is actually accepting that you want to get paid for what you do, and that is not a bad thing, because that is the overriding thing, that people think that they maybe shouldn't get paid, or they shouldn't bring up the subject of money, that's salesy. Well, it's not. It's a transaction. And here's the reason why it's really important that somebody actually pays you for your coaching program. Think about the transformation and the clients that you serve. Think about the pain that they come with and the joy that they're able to leave with because of working with you. How much is that worth to them? Think about that. So if you're a relationship coach, for example, and you take someone who is looking for love and has the pain of being single and alone, and watching family and friends around them, part of couples and them not, or maybe they've had a bad relationship, they're looking for Mr. and Mrs. Right. If that was the case, if you could help them to actually find that Mr. or Mrs. Right, how would that feel to them? What would that be worth? What about if you were a nutrition coach and you helped somebody transform their body, and they went from low self-esteem to confidence and actually wanting to actually stand out in a crowd? What would that be worth to them? If you were a marketing coach and you helped someone go from the pain of no clients or low visibility to actually having constant clients, what would that be worth? Think about that, and then take the step back and think of all the value that you provide and the point that your clients get to once they work with you. Because the other fact as well is that people expect to invest in something that's going to be worthwhile. They value, they place a value. There is a financial value on what it is that you do. And the sad truth is, I'll actually say this to you as well. It was a point that somebody made to me very recently and said, do you know what? If at the end of the day, you know, like I was really ill, or, you know, like say, for example, I had like, you know, God forbid, heart problems, and I was needing somebody to actually operate on me, God forbid, who would I want that person to be? Would I want it to be, you know, somebody, you know, like somebody says they're going to charge 500, you know, dollars or pounds or whatever, or would I want like a heart surgeon that charges 5,000? Now, I know you might say, well, at the end of the day, it'd be about what you can afford, but what would I choose? Who would I perceive would actually give me the better value? It's going to be the higher one as well. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, you suddenly have big, massive programs with big pound signs or dollar signs before them. I'm just talking about no matter what the price point is, that you feel at ease with the fact that you get paid for it. And here's another reason why as well. People don't value free. You'll have seen lots of instances of that if you've been doing free market research calls or free discovery trainings and all of these free disguise calls. You'll see that people will come and take it, and they will literally march away and be quite happy not to pay you. And then you find out they're paying someone else, and you sit there and you wonder why they're not paying you. First of all, you probably didn't ask them to. And secondly, you probably weren't confident about the money talk. But the other thing as well is, when people invest financially, they commit emotionally. They are more likely to take action. They are more likely to actually get the results that you promised. Now, think about this in the difference of a lead magnet, a free lead magnet. How many of them have you downloaded? How many free things have you actually ingested? And how many of them truly transformed you? Now think about things where you've invested your money, a coaching program, and how much action did you take there? And I bet that you would turn around and say, yeah, the higher the amount that I paid, the more I took action, because the more invested that I was. So there's another reason why talking about money and being at ease with the fact that you're going to get paid is so important. And I'm going to give you a tip for how to actually introduce the subject of money in a way that does feel easy. And that is by not just offering one thing, one way of working with you. Because by offering just one way of working with you, you're increasing the chances of hearing a no. So what you're looking at is actually increase the options in terms of how they work with you, and there is a specific art to that. I call it the power of three, and you'll have seen lots of posts if you're a member of my group from many clients actually posting the success and how easy and quick it is to hear clients saying yes using the power of three. And that's one thing I teach everybody is do not offer just one way of working with you, because what you've got then is a yes or no situation, and the chances are more likely to be a no than it is a yes. But when you use the power of three, what happens is you change the dynamics of the conversation from if they'll work with you to which way they'll work with you. So let's recap, guys. Let's recap on this week's crucial subject, how to talk money with ease. Why is it so important? Without you being at ease, your prospect won't be at ease. If you don't display confidence in this area, they won't feel confidence in you. So it's imperative that you actually, you become at ease with the money talk, okay? The tips basically that we've actually looked at, and the reason why it's important to get paid, is that when people invest financially, they commit emotionally. They are more likely to take action and follow through and get the results of your program and the results that you promise. If people continually get things for free, they don't value it, because let's be honest, zero is zero. That's the bit I keep on saying. It's like, if you give zero, you're going to get zero, okay? So if you keep on not charging, or you downgrade or undervalue what it is that you do, people will undervalue you. So really important. The value to your prospect is also displayed by what you charge. Your confidence, your transformations, and all of that are displayed by what you believe the value is to your clients as well. So think about the transformation that they actually get. What are they able to walk away and do as a result? And how valuable is that to them in their personal or professional life, depending on the niche that you're in? How to do that? The power of three. Not if they'll work with you, but which way they'll work with you. Now, what I'd love you to do, guys, is to share your thoughts on talking money. Is it something that you feel that you're struggling with? Is it something that you would like to do better? Just comments. I'd love to know this really imperative subject about what your opinion is. You know, do you only make one offer? Do you have a range of offers? You know, your thoughts about what you do when it comes to talking about money, because after all, getting paid is what keeps the lights on in your business. It turns an expensive hobby into a profitable business. And isn't that, along with doing something that you absolutely love, important? Isn't that why you started your coaching business? Share your thoughts. This is Marie Rogers, Sales on Fire coach, signing out and wishing you a week of love and prosperity.